We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set, 180. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Ground, behind. Wait.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
A gain of 14.
These two teams, of course, met last year in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And, you know, a lot of people were calling that kind of a throwback game to the 70s of the old NFL. The Rams would get out to the 23-7 lead. Cowboys tried to make a late push, but the Rams would hold on for the 30-22 victory. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give right side. It's Taylor. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 36.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Down. 50. Plant.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A handoff to Smith. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
12.
From the red zone now, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, Delta!
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Hey, box truck, box truck. 58, boy, 58, come on. Hey, that's good. Load it. 58 to Mike. Hey, watch the flat.
Maybe a free play here for Rivers. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
I got it.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Dawson's kick is up and through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Got it. 55. I got it. Leo. Check the hot read. Shoot. Hey. Kill it, motion me out. Hey, check right. Watch it. 22 jet bomber. Hey, rock it. Hey, check 20. Let's go.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, stand up. Kill. Bang. Blue draw Corkins. Check 99. Shoot! Watch the shoot! Alert flag!
Off play action. Herbert. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one taken just inside the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. A first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from down in Arizona, and the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bring it. Room. He's crossing. He's checking crack. 58.
Now Rivers. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
180. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Undercross.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Flushed out right. Got Gordon open, completes it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 5. A gain of 39 that time.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Tighten up.
They run with Taylor, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
White. Watch the eye. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, I want to go load it. White, 89.
Now Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Done. 380. Check. Walk it before. Done. Let's go one more. Check. Lucky. Room. Hey, Delta. General West. Bring it high.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Sponge. Hey, Jet. No. Rush in.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ready? 58 for Mike, 58 for Mike.
To throw on second down. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Pull it high. Hey, orbit. Check. Slam. Watch the safety creep. Recon, 132 fighter. Watch the ship. Hey, watch rock it. Get it.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
X3, 218, chopper. Hey, seam 6. 54 Mike. Guys, it's game situation.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got a first down past the 30. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Riddick with a carry. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Herbert taking a shot for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Rivers. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Load it. Load it. 58. Come on. 180. Come on. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up. Hey, Haywood.
Rivers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
58 for Mike. 58. 58 for Mike. Go! 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Target. Cluster. 58, come on. 58.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He dumps it underneath for Taylor. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And Dawson's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I'm here all day. Watch that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Switch. 5.
Throwing again. Herbert, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they tie it on the last play of the second quarter. Now the PAT will give them the lead.
Yeah, and how about that extra little jolt that they'll feel when the ball goes through the posts? Carry that to the locker room with them and feel like, okay, we've got something good going here now, guys.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check, 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 check. Slam, slam, slam. Switch.
Two draw quarter.
36. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Hey, hey, watch this, watch this.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
91, 61, matchbox right.
Brings up second and 9 at the Rams' 48-yard line.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, exit. Let go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Come on,
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
I'm coming for you. You mine. You go fair. Get it.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
That's where you belong. Mike 5-4, Mike.
Down.
On 4th down, Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On first down, Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. Finds his tight end Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Right there. Second and 10. At the Cowboys 15.
180. Like 180. Red. Recon, 132 fighter.
Throwing on second down. Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And now look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Taylor. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Taylor. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check back. Hey, alert 3. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Hey, I'm gonna go load it. Behind.
They'll run with Taylor. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Hill on third down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Everyone come work. This is where I came from.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on fourth down.
Check safety.
Rivers to throw for it on fourth. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tavon Austin. His fifth touchdown now on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
He's scared. Jim.
Behind.
Rivers to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I'm coming.
80 weapon.
I'm coming. Check.
Hit it.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Back now in Arlington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
18 Gators.
Joker. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 26. Showing it. Check.
Hard.
Shoot.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Protein spill.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
Bravo.
3rd and 2.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, deep.
Topper.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Watch the run. This South, baby. That's baby South.
Shoot.
22 jet bomber.
Check 49. Check.
Hey. High 7.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise,